Guys, I just got done watching Creed 3 3 weeks ago. I know I'm a little late to this, and also I haven't even uploaded in a while. It's kind of crazy because I just been busy with school and haven't been up to making videos. And you know what? I thought I would make a long form video finally and try to actually get my YouTube channel going. And I think this will be the perfect way to do it with a sort of movie review. As you can see on my wall right here, I really love movies, just like Inception. There's a bunch of other movies, but today I think I'm going to review. I think it would be a good idea to review a movie that I saw recently, and that was Creed 3. Now, this movie is very well done. It is Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. Obviously, Michael B. Jordan with Jonathan Majors, who I will talk more about how incredible he was, but I think this movie just is incredible. If you haven't seen the movie, I won't spoil anything in this video, but if you guys have seen the movie and you want to talk about it, go all spoiler up in the comments below, because there's a lot of things that I think you guys have liked and I think I liked too. But if you have not seen the movie, stay away from the comments because I'm sure there will be spoilers there. Anywho, let's get straight to this. So, Creed 3, obviously I already said, directorial debut of Michael B. Jordan. But not only that, it is a great movie for him to direct. It really is not a movie about boxing. It is a movie about a family, about a relationship with Adonis and his friend Damian Anderson, who he comes running back at him while Adonis is retired. He retires and he doesn't want to go back into the boxing world, but then his past comes running back at him with Damian Anderson, played by Jonathan Majors. And let me tell you, Jonathan Majors, I cannot tell you how incredible he was in this movie. Now, I don't know how many of you guys saw Quantumania, but I think he was really good as Kane in that movie, and he is good in this movie as well. I would say he's even better than Kane. He's just, he plays such a good villain in this one. He also just plays a great character that you almost want to root for him in the end, because he is such a compelling villain, such a compelling character. You almost want to root for him, and it's just absolutely incredible how well thought out he was in this movie, because honestly, he was just incredible. Michael B. Jordan, obviously, as Adonis Creed, was also great as well. And I will say Tessa Thompson, as his wife Bianca, was really good as well. I think the family dynamic is really good in this movie. Bianca and their daughter the daughter-father moments in this movie just stand out as well. I think they're really fun. I think they was really fun to have the film. And the fighting sequences in this movie, let's talk about that real quick, because I think there was boxing in this movie, and the boxing fight scenes that we got in this movie, they're some of the best in the Rocky Creed franchise. They're just super interesting and unique. Obviously no spoilers, but there was a scene at the very end, final fight, and it's just so unique, so well thought out. I think it's really just such a great scene. And obviously I think this movie just blew it out of the water for me. And I don't know, there's a lot of other things I want to talk about, but like, I will say that the acting in this movie is very stellar. You don't see much great acting from some movies nowadays. Like, it's kind of crazy that some actors just don't act. Here in this movie, these actors, they can act. Like, they can act. It feels like you are actually feeling for these characters and everything, which is super unique, super well thought out. I mean, I think this movie deserves some recognition because I think it's really great. And since I am a couple weeks late, this movie has made a bunch of money. I'm not entirely sure the numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's the biggest opening for a Creed and Rocky movie ever, or something like that. You guys can count me up on that. But this movie, incredible. I would definitely recommend it. It really just, it's such a good movie. You guys should really see this movie if you haven't yet. For those of you that have seen it, what did you think about it? I think there's a lot to talk about. Like, this franchise could go on, but they could also end it at Creed 3 with the Creed movie. They could end it at 3. They could, and obviously, some people were complaining. I've heard that they needed a Rocky moment in this movie, but honestly, I don't think this movie needed a Rocky moment. Rocky ended his story in Creed 2. Now I couldn't really remember, but I had someone tell me kind of the backstory, kind of told me what happened at the end of Creed 2, and that's where Rocky found his son with his son, and it was such a compelling moment for Rocky, so that was a great way to end Rocky's story, and that's where Creed kind of began his story. Well, not really began, but kind of ended his story here with Damien and Adonis, and you know, it's really great, and there's a lot of great moments in this movie. Another thing about this movie is the soundtrack. Like, the music that they put in this movie, super well thought out. I think it was actually it was just the music that they chose for this movie and the parts they put in the certain scenes in the movie worked really well. There's a lot of other things about this movie. I think this movie is it's just really incredible. And would you say this is my favorite movie in the Creed trilogy? I would say almost. I like all three of them. I'm a defender of Creed 2 because I really like that one. The first Creed is awesome, and this one just as well as the other two. And I don't know. I haven't seen all the Rocky movies, but I have seen a couple of them, and this is, from the ones I've seen, this is one of the best. And honestly, guys, you should go check this out. This movie, absolutely incredible. I think there is potential for continuation, but there's also, it's a good way to end the story right here. Anyway, guys, what do you guys think about this movie? Put it down in the comments. Also, guys, if you like what I'm doing now, if you want to see more, get me some ideas of what I should do next, because I think there's a lot of potential ideas I have, as well as there's a lot of things that could work out. Anywho, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you I will hope to see you soon, and have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.